Hello, welcome to the Well of Being. This is Melissa, intuitive healer, guide, and channel. I am being called to open up to these 3 oracle decks, and we are going to be placing an intention around visibly manifesting our heaven on earth. So seeking guidance and support around visually manifesting our heaven on earth. So we have the horse, the Rumi oracle, this beautiful tree with healing waters, and we have this cool phoenix dragon with Isis. This will be deck 1, 2, 3. So let us begin. Put our friend over here. Let's see, how many cards do we want? 4. We'll do a 4-card pull. All right. Visibly manifesting our heaven on earth. I surge, uprising. I surge on the uprising wave of love. From nothing to everything. Divine discontent. And our final card, Sacred Soul Sister. We're having some familiar ones come back to us. All right. All right, deck number 1. Pulling forth this card first. This is the current experience that you're having. You're feeling a level of divine discontent. In fact, you resisted even tuning into this oracle reading because heaven on earth, everybody else gets it, but I don't. Everybody else gets it, but I don't. So there is this feeling that you have chosen a certain path that places you in a position almost like that of a martyr, or that you sacrifice. And this is being called to a greater state of awareness, and that's why you have discontent over it, because feeling, deck number 1, people, that you've lived a long life of being completely content, maybe not even aware that you were playing this role in a sacrificial way. But this was part of your original soul contract, to come in and just be clear, like, no, I am here to give, and there's nothing I need to receive, because you came in so expanded and so whole and so galactic that you didn't feel like there was anything here on earth that you needed. And the divine discontent is that you're now having this awareness of wanting to live an embodied and integrated life here on earth. And as you arrive at that consciousness, at that awareness, you begin to feel and become aware of this discontent. It no longer feels right, is the word that I'm hearing, for you to be living in such a way where you are only giving and not receiving, because the truth, the divine truth of earth is the reciprocity. The reciprocity. So there's nothing here on earth that isn't an open, connected, cooperative relationship. And so when you came in with your cosmic contract, you were kind of withholding yourself from receiving everything that earth had to offer. So this divine discontent is because you have shifted, in that your contract of living here as a martyr in a sacrificial way is complete, and you're opening into earth's reciprocity. You're ready to be received. So, horsey. You're ready to be fully received here on earth. So a piece of opening to this is recognizing other sacred beings here on the planet, whether it's a soul sister or a soul brother, who have had a similar path. There are many right now. And these are galactic star seeds that were very expansive, who are shifting their contracts and opening up. So you are in this process now of opening and opening and opening yourself to, okay, well, what does it mean to be embodied and integrated? And you may be having physical experiences that you haven't had before because, in a way, you were living separately from Earth even though you were here. You may be, and again, feeling the discontent in ways that you hadn't felt before, the frustration that others seem to have such ease with manifesting, and you feel like you're blocked from being able to do that. So there is something very empowering for you right now in forming connections with your sacred soul sisters and soul brothers who are on a similar path. So I want you to be aware that you're not alone. There are others out there. And of course, you can connect to them in the spirit realm and through the dream world. But you also are going to be magnetizing to each other. So don't be afraid to put words into what you're experiencing. You will know how. You will know how when you meet someone and you feel that sacred connection, that resonance, because that's part of what Earth is about, is the open, again, the reciprocity, the connection, the cooperation, that we're all in this together. You're not just here on your singular mission. You're all in this together. So in a way, deck 1, folks, it has felt like you have lived, again, this very separate, singular existence, as if you are a galactic being who was sent here on this mission. And so making the choice to become an integrated, embodied being here on Earth is like rebirth. It is a rebirth because now you're opening into this beautiful, expansive possibility, the infinite flow of creativity, the heaven on earth that does exist here. So in a way, it can feel, especially as you are immersed in this discontent, it can be such an awakening, such an enlivening, a quickening, to suddenly be feeling in such a deeper way in your life and in your body, and to be longing for feeling that perhaps you had never even, perhaps you didn't want it, and now you desire it. So it's like you are in this rebirthing of opening to this new possibility here on earth of being fully connected, fully supported, fully held. And this all comes from this place of love. Because everything here on earth is for love, is for love. Everything here was created for love. So yes, that includes, your experience with coming in as this singular being and choosing the path of martyrdom and sacrifice. So that is held in the wave of love. But there is this forward momentum that you're on as you shift and complete that contract that you had. And you open into this new rebirth, a possibility of connecting here on earth with everything, all the bounty that earth has to offer. Again, like the central force that's at the driving center of all of earth herself is love. Love is always at the center. Love is always at the center. No matter what it is that we may see, the purpose is always this higher place for love. For you right now, deck number 1, people, there is this momentum that you're in, literally, like you are surfing on this wave of love. So the momentum of the love, because earth is like, it's like a birth canal too. Earth is like, yes, yes. Thank you, beloved child, for coming and fulfilling your mission. That was your purpose. And now I have so much to share with you. Come forth. And so you're entering this channel, this portal, this birth canal for this new possibility to be born. See if there's any light language around this beautiful share. By Ike Oru Okai Okanayo Okokoru O Ie. By Okokoru Okai Eke Oru Okokoru Oko Oru Okai Eke Ayakoru Oko Ai. E Akakora Akai Okoru Okokoru Okai Okokoru O Ai E. Kai Okai O Ah. Beautiful. All right, horsey. Next up, we have the Healing Waters Oracle and this beautiful crystalline tree. So we have the same question that we are inquiring about spirit, about manifesting our heaven on earth at a very personal level. We are ready for that visible level manifestation. Bounteous, generously given relationships coming together. The pink dolphin, celebration, fun, unbridled joy, and the open heart. The pearl, alchemy, the reward at the end, grit from grace. And finally, our fourth card today is the Isle of Avalon, healing, returning to wholeness, transformation. Wow. Where do we begin? Where do we begin? Deck number 2, people. I just feel the fae. I feel the fairy magic all around you. I think they want to sing a little bit before we even start talking. Oh, deck number 2, people. So opening to your heaven on earth, opening to your heaven on earth is going to involve for you an awakening of your connection with the elementals and the fairy kingdom. So what does this mean for you? This means for you like a deepening into your relationship with Gaia, with all aspects of earth, with all of her elements, literally like immersing yourself in the elements and very much bringing in the playfulness that is your spirit, that is your nature, that is being called forth for you to manifest your heaven on earth. So as you can see in this beautiful card, it is a reciprocal energy where these dolphins are sharing their magic and wisdom, and this beautiful being of light is sharing hers. Reciprocal energy. So yes, the Fae will come to you, and yes, you come to the Fae. And all things magical, magical, through the expression, the free expression of your spirit. So you are being truly encouraged to be out in nature in all ways, to play. Play is an important word for you, deck number 2, people. To play in the elements and to sing your fairy song, to dance your fairy dance of fae, a lightness of being. So it is important to know this might be something that you have not fully tapped into, this lighter aspect of yourself because of a feeling like it's not powerful enough or it's not strong enough to support you. But the truth is that this magic, this lightness of being is alchemy, and it can bring you everything of your wildest dreams, your heaven on earth. It can support you in manifesting through this light and playful way, through nourishing yourself, nurturing yourself. Truly, the bounty is all around you. So this is true not only in your connection with the elements, all of the elements, the Fae, but also in relationship. So it's your relationship with all of nature, but it's also your relationship with others. You're being guided to awaken into this magic, into this play, into this level of deep nurturing. So it is again, the reciprocity is so important here. So this beautiful flowing well, so you are receiving this essence. You are receiving this essence. It's an effervescent essence. So you are receiving this essence. And then from this place of being in a state of beautiful flow of your spirit, you have gifts to share. You have gifts to share. And this kind of sharing will actually spark further receiving in your relationship connections. So being very aware of that reciprocity, that as you play and dance and sing and connect and build relationship with the elements, they in turn will give back to you. And this cycle continues, this beautiful, playful, magical, powerful cycle. So a deep time of nurturing and nourishing yourself, of connecting into the elements, an opening in to play, and welcoming in receiving, and the reciprocity of giving and receiving in a very fluid way. So let the Fae come forth and share some frequency and messages for us. Aike aru kai paratiki aru utakandia aru ukai uratiki urutakatandia kokoro oya aitaki ayoka koro ya kakai takandia aru urai uru kiki oro oya wai ai uru ai kai koro ai. You are here to recognize the magic that is all around you, the magic that is within you. And through this sparkly effervescence of your presence here on earth, your sparkle further creates an aura all around you that inspires others to do the same. So you are here to bring this lightness and this love simply through being you. This is not efforting, dear Deck 2 people. No, this is not efforting. This is joy. This is play. This is transformation that is just happening through your deep returning to the truth of who you are. Hi. Wow. Love, 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 love that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to be moving on to deck number 3. Deck number 3. Bringing in Isis, the dragon phoenix. All right, Isis. Again, putting forth our intention that we are opening to creating our heaven on earth, and how best we can support ourselves with creating our heaven on earth for manifesting. Truths unveiled, the revelation of Isis. Divine Sunchild, blessings of the Sun Falcon. Enter the chamber of healing, healing in the divine chamber of Lady Isis. And our final card is the Eye of Horus, awakening divine perception. Beautiful. So I encourage you, deck number 3 folks, to tune in to the recent offering from Isis and Horus. This is a reflection of that message. Your manifestation here on earth of your heaven, your manifestation of bringing forth the visible level is about your inner alignment, calling a place of unity of what has once been separated, bringing into unity what was once separated. A separation of, the word would be polarity, and yes, we could use the divides of masculine and feminine as being a primary example of what is showing up for you, deck number 3 people. These words are becoming obsolete in this new time where we are being called forth to unification and oneness, unification and oneness of these energies, of these forces, because if we were to speak of them separately, the divine feminine, that which gives birth to possibility, the divine masculine in general, that which holds the space for the divine feminine's process of giving birth. We're bringing these two energies together into oneness. So you are the one who holds the space for your own creative manifestation, for your creating your heaven on earth, for visibly manifesting your reality here on earth. This has been a time you've been in a state of deep healing. So Isis is here to share with you that she has been holding you and will continue to hold you in this divine chamber, supporting you, this chamber that is, again, drawing you to this place of unification. So as you manifest this within your own being, you are transforming all of life around you, all aspects of your physical experience, your organ function, all aspects of your moment-to-moment life, and literally life here on earth by coming into this place of alignment, of shifting out of polarity and into alignment. So this truly is, deck number 3, folks, one of your life missions and purposes is calling things that are polar into alignment. And I can feel that it involves more than just the divine masculine, divine feminine, but anything that we consider to be separate. Anything that we consider to be separate. So just in general, that calling of energy into oneness consciousness, calling, attuning, and alchemizing into that place of unification. So this process for you has been an opening of your divine perception, because you are, through observing yourself and your own experience, and through observing the experiences around you, you are shifting the energy through your perception, because your perception is calling into unification and oneness. So as you gaze through this divine perception of unification, you shift your perspective of all of life. You shift your perspective of your experience, and it changes your reality. When you change your perception, you are changing your visible reality, and the outcomes do change, and we create new possibility through the alignment with this unification energy. Ke oro okai e. You are being divinely supported in this, not only through this healing chamber of Isis that is holding you in the place of attunement. But also in the external world, there is a very important role, not just the sun, but also with the moon. The sun and the moon. Again, these could be seen as being polar forces. However, you are the one who is shifting the perception and identifying and connecting into the unity and the oneness of these energies. So it isn't that you won't feel that they are separate beings. You will simply recognize and shift your perception to connect to the unifying consciousness. In a way, you can see here that the way they have portrayed this image with the falcon and the sun and the alignment of Isis and the sun disk that is on her head, she is showing you an external representation of that place of connection and alignment, of, in a way, like aligning the sun with the moon. So if a different way of thinking about this, rather than saying, well, the sun disappears and the moon disappears, and then what do we have? It's almost like they're merging into one another. So imagine merging all of those energies into one another, and through that merging, you're able to see a whole other, you're able to still feel and discern the differing aspects that exist around sun and moon, but you're also able to feel that central energy of the unification that connects all that is. So again, it's a shift in perception, connecting you into that place of what we can call infinite possibility, that is beyond like, this is that and that is this. Because in infinite possibility, all is, all is, all is. There's so much Isis is going to share in light language in a bit. I can feel her just itching to come forward. So truths unveiled. I mean, this is the truth across this whole reading that is coming forth, is that at the center, at the truth, is this place of unification of all what may appear to be opposing forces into this place of oneness. And when we bring all those energies together and create this merging, this alchemization to unity, what happens is there's an incredible gift and revelation that we receive, because we tap into our infinite potential. We tap into this whole other level of creating our heaven on earth. Ke okai ukuru ukai ike e urutoko yatakai. Urutoko yakawarai kike urutoko yatatai okoru utotai okoru ukai e kai e. Orutoko yatakai okokoro ukai okoro ukai okokoro o ai e kai e. Aiko uru utakai e takai uru ukai. Aike urutoko yatakai. So Isis is just reminding you that this is something that's, she's been supporting you with, that you've been opening to your entire life, and that she is helping you with clearing any energies of their old energies of, I don't know that the word isn't quite resistance. There's a little bit of fear about bringing these messages and bringing these energies into connection. So one way that Isis and Horus brought it together, when they came together in the offering the other day, they were speaking of it as being almost like when you bring these opposing forces together, there's this opposition, and then as you bring them closer and closer and closer, the attraction is so strong, it's almost like a nuclear bomb. So there's a little bit of fear about what that means in the real world, that you are the one who is manifesting this not only within your own being, like you're pretty cool with that, but you are being called to share this wisdom, these energies with the world. So she's just helping you right now to clear any of your fear, because the truth is that this is the natural state of being. This is not these polar opposites have been wanting to attract back in and connect together since the moment we rip them apart. So this is the natural state of being. This is not. So she just wishes for you to know that, to reassure you that you are safe. That is the word. You are safe, and that you will be very divinely guided on how to weave and integrate these messages and wisdom into your day-to-day life and into the work that you are here to bring. And she just wishes to honor you because this is, she's been waiting for you. She's been waiting for you. So Isis and Horus, and all the other cast of characters, they planted the seeds for what is happening now. They planted the seeds for what is happening now, for this alchemization to unity. So beautiful. All right. That was awesome. You know I like to bring forth everybody at the end. Whoop. So we had today, we had Rumi. And last but not least, we have Healing Waters and Isis. And we have our dragon, Phoenix. Beautiful. Thank you everyone for joining me, and blessings.